I'm Kevin Klein, City Councillor for Charleswood-Tuxedo-Westwood. Last week we talked about how every Friday we're going to post a video answering your questions about how City Hall works. Whatever questions you have about City Hall, how the city does certain things, we are going to answer them for you because we believe it's your money that pays for how this building operates. You have a right to know how it's being used. And we're getting some really good questions. If you have a question about anything with respect to how City Hall or how the city operates or taxes or anything, please send them our way. You can send an email, kevin@kevinklein.ca. You can send us a message on any one of our social media platforms, or you can call the office 204-986-5232. I thought we would start off with one that was pretty simple question, and it intrigued me because it really makes sense to want to know the answer to this question. And the question was quite simple. What is the job of the city? Like, what is your job as city council? Pretty basic. So that is outlined, the entire purpose and the limits in which the city has to work. All of it is outlined and controlled by provincial legislation. Winnipeg exists, as does every municipality, city, town, anything, because of the province. It allows a municipality, city, town to exist. So we report, in essence, to the province. Now, sometimes we pretend like the province should be reporting to us, but that's not how it works. And the province, of course, exists because the country allows the province to exist, and the province reports to the country. That's how our system works. It's worked that way for over 150 years. So I dug into the Winnipeg Act, and if you ever want to do that, it's on the Manitoba legislature's website. You can find it there, or even just Google the Winnipeg Act, and it will come up. If you go to where it says the purposes of the, the grammar's not the best, right? Purposes of city. 5, section 1, and then it's A through D, let's say. So the purposes of the city are A, to provide good government for the city. That's number one. We are to provide good government. That's decision making, leadership, do what's best for the city. Not for ourselves, not for our own benefit, but for the benefit of all. Good government. B, to provide services, facilities, or other things that council considers to be necessary or desirable for all or part of the city. Council. Not a section of council, not a hand-picked EPC group or the mayor and his EPC +3. All of council should be in on those decisions because those are important decisions. And it shouldn't really be what council considers to be necessary because councillors are paid by you. I'm paid by you. I represent your thoughts, your desires. So really, I'm your representative. I need to share those at council. So it should be council should bring the thoughts and desires and wishes of residents to be shared at council to provide services, facilities, and other things. C, to develop and maintain safe, orderly, viable, and sustainable communities. Pretty basic. So safe, to develop and maintain safe, orderly, viable, and sustainable communities. Are we doing that? And with every one of these points, maybe that's a little homework for you. Is the current administration at the City of Winnipeg, our leadership, are we accomplishing what we're supposed to do? We have a very finite set of responsibilities. Maybe we've reached out to too many areas for our own personal reasons or for our own personal aspirations. Are we doing what we're supposed to do? Because that's what you pay us to do. D, to promote and maintain the health, safety, and welfare of the inhabitants. Think about that. We're supposed to promote and maintain the health, safety, and welfare of inhabitants. Is this administration, this leadership, this city council achieving that for you? Do you feel we're achieving that? If you were doing our annual job performance evaluation, would you say that we are meeting or exceeding your expectations in the four things that we are responsible for? The purposes of the city are those four things. In your opinion, are we achieving that? Are we meeting your requirements? You're the boss. We all have performance evaluations. Are we meeting or exceeding your expectations? That's only a question you can answer, but I suggest if we're not, make sure you speak up. More importantly, make sure you vote. It's important that you vote. So is this administration, this city council, this leadership meeting or exceeding your expectations of an accountable and responsible government? Only you can answer that. I would love to hear your comments. Leave your thoughts on our YouTube page. Leave your thoughts on Twitter if you'd like, on Facebook. Send us an email. Would love to hear what you think. We have to start having this dialogue. We have to start fixing what the issues are and creating a new vision. We need to take back Winnipeg. We need to get back on track. And we need to start focusing on what you want this city to be. That's what's important. If you have questions that you would like answered about how the City of Winnipeg operates or what our requirements are under the Winnipeg Act, anything, we're here to answer them for you. So you can send us an email, kevin@kevinklein.ca, leave a message on any one of our social media platforms, DM us, or call the office at 986-5232. Take care.